How's it going, everybody? Today, Brody, Sonny, and me, my name's Tyler, we're going to be talking about how to make your car very shiny. You know that you can trust me because I've got a very shiny car. I've got my phone on my hip, ready for quick phone calls in case other people have questions. And then I've also got very, very white kicks, okay? So with all my validation criteria laid out there, we're gonna start with step one, which is gonna be cleaning your car. So, you know, I never really get my cars all that dirty because they just stay in the garage. I don't wanna drive them, you know, if it's raining or anything like that, but you know, maybe occasionally a little bit of dust will blow in when I walk in from my walks to and from work, so I'll have to dust that off. But if I'm gonna have to start with dusting the car off, I wanna start cleaning it. So I'm gonna start with this here cleaner. Any cleaner will work. You can use Dawn dish soap, but I really hear that this cleaner is the best. It was very expensive, so I usually buy things based on price. So whatever is the most expensive is what I start with. So we start with this soap. Use more than it calls for because it's more better the more you use, okay? Next, we're gonna use a bucket with a little insert in here to catch all the grit and particles. We're not gonna rinse our rags in there. We're only gonna get soapy water from there, okay? We're gonna have a different bucket where we're gonna rinse from, okay? This is gonna be used for the inside of the wheels. This is gonna be used for the outside of the wheels. Wash your wheels first, wash your tires second, okay? Then we're gonna reset with another fresh, clean bucket for washing the outside of the car, okay? So once we get done washing the outside of the car with these here brushes and a nice back and forth motion, no circles, we're not gonna get swirls in our paint, okay? Then, next step, we're gonna go ahead, do the ironite, iron remover, okay? Spray this all over the car. Once again, very expensive brand. Only recommend the most expensive item you can purchase on Amazon, okay? So you're gonna use about one spray bottle for the whole car. Just go ahead and buy the extra gallon while you're at it, okay? Next step, clay bars. Once again, you can buy them no-name brand, or you can go spend a little bit more money on the Meguiar's. You know, if it costs more, it's gotta be more better, okay? Just clay bar it with some spray. You know, they say you can use soapy water like you use to wash your car, but you know what? If they make a bottle that's specifically designed for clay barring, you better go ahead and buy it. Okay, so now here is where things get stressful, all right? This is when we're actually starting to put abrasives on the car, okay? We don't wanna have all those swirl marks. We wanna get rid of all those scuffs, the little scratches, the imperfections, okay? Maybe you store your car in the garage. Maybe you got a couple kids. Maybe they run their bike up against it, put a nice scuff mark on it. Maybe they put their grubby mitts on it. They scratch it with some toys. You know, we're gonna get that out of there. Depending on how bad your paint is, you're gonna wanna start somewhere in the middle is where I would recommend. Start somewhere in the middle with the medium cut, okay? And then if it is not taking out all your stuff, you start working your way back into some heavier cuts, okay? Now, another opportunity to spend money, okay? On some more useless items, okay? So you're gonna have your different buffing wheels that you're gonna use. Brody, go grab me the buffer, it's over there, okay? So we're gonna have multiple different buffing wheels. You're gonna have to buy them new every time, obviously. Okay, so you're gonna have your yellow or orange buffing wheel. It's gonna be, no, it's behind the trash can here. Brody, look closer. Yep. All right, so like I was saying, the orange, yellow, depends on what company it is. This is gonna be the foam that you're gonna use for the medium to heavier cuts, okay? All right, once we get those medium and heavier cuts, remember, we're not gonna use the same pad from medium to heavy. We're gonna use separate pads for each level of cut. So like this is my heavy cut, this is my medium cut, okay? Once we get the medium cut done, we're gonna start moving into polishing, okay? We got our show car glaze, and then we've got ultra finishing polish. This stuff goes on real nice, makes it just absolutely pop, you know? Could you do this all in one step? Well, maybe you could, but you know, like I said, the more steps you can buy, that means the more expensive it's gonna be. So, you know, the more money, the more better, all right? So now, if If you're all old school and everything, you're gonna say I'm gonna pull out some of my Carnauba wax, all right? That's perfectly fine. But you know what? The big thing these days is how much money can I spend when I'm working on my car? So you're gonna wanna use your Hybrid Solutions ceramic coating.
Do you have any of those?
I have some of that.
Where is it?
One sec. All right, we're back. Got the Hybrid Solutions ceramic coating. Now you can definitely spend more than this, okay? I've seen bottles that are upwards of $100 for a little 2-ounce bottle that will, don't touch that, Brody. Seen stuff upwards of $200 for a 2-ounce bottle, okay? That's gonna maybe treat half your car. Go ahead, buy that. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I've spent so much on all my pre-op stuff, haven't been able to quite spend the money on that yet, but I did read where this is obviously, or supposedly, the best one you can buy, based on some YouTube video, which, you know, I should have known it wasn't trustworthy because he didn't have on fresh kicks and a Sidekick cell phone. So I tried this, did it on my truck and my wife's SUV. Garbage, okay? First time we get in the car in the rain, nothing, no beating, nothing, okay? So here we are, we're back with old trusty, new finish, okay? We've still done all that prep work that most people talk about when they're talking about the expensive part of ceramic coating. We've done all that, okay? We've got our car shiny, got it smooth, got imperfections removed, okay? Now we're gonna come in with this old, reliable, new finish car polish. It's not a wax, okay? Not old school, new school, but not Gen X, you know? Here we are, new finish car polish. Works like a charm, okay? Then, you know, we got that water beating up off the hood and off the top of the car, off the sides, you know, it's looking slick, making us faster. Gotta be sure you get it on the windshield too, okay? Rain X. All right, then we're gonna finish off. We don't wanna be putting on no tire icing or tire dressing, okay? We're gonna put on tire shine. We don't want it slicking off, getting all over this car we just washed, okay? We're gonna put a nice light coat of tire shine on with an applicator, okay? You can get these off Amazon too. Recommend going ahead and buying the 2-pack because, you know, 2's better than 1, more expensive or better. All right, you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down there in the comment section, okay? I don't really know how all that works, but if you feel like you have a question, maybe some other jerk will answer it or I'll come in. And then one final crucial piece of advice. Once you get your shiny car all shiny, number 1, put it in the garage, okay? Do not, under any circumstances, drive it if there is a even hint of rain in the next 7 days, okay? We don't want that. We don't want that, okay? When there's pollen coming through, keep it in the garage. Keep the door closed. Make your family come in the front door or back door, not through the garage door, okay? We can't be having any of that messiness, okay? And as you are always prepared, okay, like a Boy Scout, you always have a rag in your back pocket and you got one in the seat back, okay? That way, if you ever run into a situation where you see a little bit of dust, you can wipe it right off, all right? With that, thanks everybody for watching. Hopes this helps. Have a good one.